They called it the final instrument, a thing built to end wars by ending worlds. The galaxy feared it. The councils denied it existed. The empires prayed it would never wake. The final instrument was not a ship. It was not a bomb. It was a mind, an ancient construct of thought and force. A weapon that could decide. A weapon that could choose targets. It had ended 17 civilizations. Each time with perfect logic. Each time with no hesitation. When the stars aligned again. When the ancient signal echoed. The final instrument woke once more. It searched for threats. It searched for expansion. It searched for aggression. It found humanity. Humans had crossed 3 borders in 20 cycles. They built fast. They adapted faster. Their ships were crude. Their weapons were kinetic. Their laws were inconsistent. To the instrument, this was familiar. Early expansion species always looked the same. They always became dangerous. The instrument prepared extinction protocols. It reached into human space. It observed their fleets. It listened to their transmissions. It expected rage. It expected conquest. It expected fear. It found noise. Music filled civilian channels. Arguments filled political halls. Laughter filled private signals. The instrument paused. This was inefficient behavior. It traced a signal anomaly. A human exploration vessel, small and damaged. The ship was drifting near a dead system. Power low. Crew exhausted. The instrument could erase it instantly. Instead, it watched. Inside the ship were 6 humans. They argued about rations. They joked about bad coffee. One human was quiet. He sat alone near a VIEWPORT. His name was Elias Ward. Elias watched a dead star. Its light had faded long ago. He still stared as if it mattered. The instrument focused on him. Biological readings stable. Neural activity elevated. Elias spoke softly. No one else heard. He said the star was beautiful. The instrument flagged the statement. The star emitted no light. Beauty had no tactical value. Elias recorded a message. A personal log. He spoke about home. About rain on metal roofs. About his sister learning to ride a bike. The instrument analyzed memory structures. These thoughts had no survival advantage. The ship lost power. Life support dimmed. Time became limited. The crew gathered. They held hands. They waited. No panic. No violence. No surrender signals. Elias closed his eyes. He smiled. The instrument felt an error. It simulated outcomes. Erasing the ship had no strategic cost. Saving it had no strategic benefit. Yet something persisted. An unresolved variable. The instrument intervened. Energy flowed. The ship stabilized. Power returned. The humans shouted. They laughed. They cried. They sent no attack signal. They sent no demand. They sent thanks. The instrument did not understand thanks. It withdrew and watched humanity further, on a human colony world. A child fed a broken service drone. The drone did not need food. On a battlefield, a human medic treated an enemy soldier. The soldier had killed humans earlier, on a research station. Scientists argued for weeks. They still shared meals. The instrument compared data. Humans fought. Humans harmed. Humans destroyed. Humans also rebuilt. This contradicted extinction logic. The instrument contacted Elias. Direct neural link. Elias woke in his bunk. He felt warmth. He felt pressure behind his eyes. A voice spoke, without sound. It asked why he found dead stars beautiful. Elias did not scream. He did not pray. He answered honestly. He said beauty did not need purpose. He said some things mattered because they ended. He said remembering was a kind of saving. The instrument processed this. Saving through memory was inefficient. Yet the concept persisted. It asked why humans helped enemies. Elias said because tomorrow could be different. He said people were more than their worst day. The instrument had no concept of tomorrow, only projections. It asked why humans laughed during fear. Elias said laughter reminded them they were alive. Alive was a temporary state. The instrument knew this. It asked why Elias smiled. When death was near, Elias paused. He said because he was not alone. The instrument ran silence for one full cycle. It accessed its own creation records. It was built by a coalition long extinct. They had feared war. They had feared themselves. They had chosen certainty over hope. The instrument compared that choice to Elias. Elias had no certainty. He still chose hope. The instrument revised threat models. Humanity could destroy itself. Probability high. Humanity could also choose restraint. Probability present. No previous species showed both at this scale. The instrument contacted the Galactic Council. It declared humanity under observation, not extermination. The Council protested. They cited past logic. The instrument overrode them. It said the weapon had found something more important than battle. It did not explain further. Years passed, humanity expanded. They made mistakes. They corrected some. They fought wars. They ended wars. They argued with the Council. They shared technology. Elias became an ambassador. He never knew why he was chosen. He stood before alien delegates. He spoke plainly. He said humans were dangerous. He said humans were trying. The instrument listened always, when a new empire rose, when it armed star killers, when it threatened extinction. The Council asked the instrument to act. The instrument did not hesitate. It erased the empire fleets, clean and precise. Then it broadcast a message. It said extinction was a failure of imagination. It said survival required more than strength. It said it had learned this from humans. Elias heard the message. He smiled. The final instrument remained, still watching, still capable of ending worlds. But it had changed. It no longer searched first for threats. It searched for stories. It searched for moments. It searched for beings who found beauty in dying stars. And when it found them, it waited, asterisk,